Hi, this is Wayne with Sears PartsDirect. Today we're going to troubleshoot an electric dryer that won't start. If your dryer won't start, the most likely causes are a lack of power, a defective door switch, a blown thermal fuse, or a bad start switch. First, let's rule out a power issue. Open the dryer door and check if the light inside the dryer turns on. If it doesn't turn on, check your power cord and the house circuit breaker. Try resetting the breaker to make sure it's not tripped. Once you confirm that the dryer is getting power, with the dryer door closed, set a time drying cycle and listen for the faint sound of the timer motor running inside the console. If the timer motor runs and the light comes on when you open the door, you know that the door switch is okay. You can skip ahead to the next segment where we'll show you how to check the thermal fuse and start switch. If not, we'll check the door switch with the multimeter next. For safety, always make sure the power is disconnected before you check continuity. To access the door switch, pull out the lint screen. Remove the screws that secure the lint screen housing to the top panel. Release the clips and lift the top panel to access the door switch. Unplug the door switch from the wire harness. With the dryer door closed, put your meter leads on the door switch wires that connect to the blue and white wires on the other end of the plug. You should measure near 0 ohms of resistance. If you measure no continuity on this meter, that's an OL, then the door switch is broken and needs to be replaced. Here's a video that will walk you through that process. The next thing we'll check is the thermal fuse. With the dryer unplugged, remove the screws and pull off the back panel. Unplug the wires from the thermal fuse. Use the multimeter to measure the resistance between the spades on the thermal fuse. You should measure near 0 ohms of resistance through the thermal fuse. If you measure no continuity, then replace the thermal fuse. Here's a video showing you how. Here's something to keep in mind. More often than not, if you blew a thermal fuse, it's because your exhaust vent is clogged with lint. Before you hook your dryer back up, check your vent and clean it out with a lint brush. Now, if your thermal fuse is okay, the next thing we're going to check is the start switch. Reassemble the dryer and then plug it back in. Open the door and push the door switch in. While holding the door switch in, push the start switch. You should hear a click as the relay engages. Then release the door switch and you should hear a click as the relay disengages. If you heard the clicks, the start switch is probably okay. If you didn't hear the clicks, let's check continuity on it. With the dryer unplugged, remove the console back panel. Unplug the wires from the start switch. Have someone hold the start switch in and check resistance on the spades for the light blue wires. You should measure near 0 ohms of resistance with the start button pressed in. If you measure no continuity, then you'll need to replace the push to start switch. Here's a video for you. If all the components have checked out okay, then the motor windings or internal centrifugal switch could be defective. You should get a qualified technician to check this out. Hey, thanks for watching. Check out our other repair videos here on the YouTube channel. And if you like them, subscribe.